You know, Africa has been embroiled with violence, and we of course saw what happened in Sudan, and I guess now it's Niger which is undergoing a military coup, and the military has voiced their support for the coup leaders who claim to have seized power in the West African country.
Right, the army command, it said that it supported the apparent takeover of President Mohamed Bazoum, his government, in the hope of preventing bloodshed and to maintain the well-being of the nation.
Exactly. Now, it is being perceived that President Bazoum is being detained by the country's elite troops. However, the president's whereabouts largely remain unknown. Currently, the landlocked nation has closed its borders, suspended the operation of all public institutions, and has a national curfew in place as well. The military has also warned against foreign military intervention, which risks having disastrous and uncontrolled consequences. Supporters of the coup ransacked and set fire to the headquarters of the ruling party in the capital city of Niamey on Thursday.
President Bazoum had assumed his office in 2021. It was the country's first democratic transfer of power following years of military coup since its independence from France in 1960. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said that he has spoken to President Bazoum and has offered the United Nations full support.
Now, on the other hand, France, the country's former colonial power, has called for Bazoum's immediate release and a return to constitutional order. Russian Foreign Ministry has also expressed its support for the restoration of constitutional order in the uranium-rich nation.
Now, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has also called for the immediate release of President Bazoum. Previously, it was also speculated that Russian mercenary group Wagner was also operating in the country. However, during a press briefing on Thursday, White House spokesperson said that the United States has not seen any credible indications of involvement by Russia or the Russian Wagner group in the coup.
To your question about Russia, Putin, I know there's been question about Wagner Group as well. Until now, we have not seen incredible indications of Russian or Wagner involvement. But to the U.S. citizens who are in the country, we again continue to tell them to be mindful, to be careful. And as I just stated, we did put out an alert yesterday.
Over the years, Western nations have poured considerable resources into Niger to strengthen its security and to combat growing insurgency by Islamist groups linked to Al-Qaeda and Islamic State. The United States says it has spent around $500 million since 2012 to help Niger boost its security. The U.S. also maintains a strong military presence in the country.
On the other hand, over 1,500 French troops are based in the country with support from drones and warplanes. However, efforts to maintain democracy in Niger, that's gone out the window following a recent coup orchestrated, of course, as we mentioned, by the military. The army has promised to correct poor economic and social decisions, but experts are extremely skeptical because if Niger has learned anything from the past coups, it is that the military is hungry for power and not governance.